Star Wars Episode 9 officially in the books now. The entire 9-episode anthology is now officially history. Now, I'm going to give you a warning. Yes, folks, you better be ready for a spoiler alert, because if you have not seen this movie, I'm about to reveal some details. So, be ready. I'm doing some changes to my page. So, check out my page and do the most important things, of course. Always share, give me a thumbs up and a like, and definitely push the subscribe button if necessary. Star Wars Episode 9 definitely being in the books. I didn't see really anything wrong with the actual movie. In all honesty, it was a pretty decent movie. I don't see how it got low ratings. But I will say this. There were probably a lot of things that a lot of people got queasy about. I'll say that much. It was an intense movie. Believe me. If it woke my son out of a dead sleep during the movie, that means something. We're going to go over some details that I saw in the movie. And there was a message that struck me like a sore thumb. I'm not going to lie. And there were some return appearances for some past characters that have now come back into the fold. Most obviously, the biggest return was Billy Dee Williams as Lando Calrissian. He plays a role in this final chapter of this 9-page anthology. Ren learns a few things about herself. That is an important key in this whole entire story. Of course, there are some notable deaths, the return of some favorites, and some unexpected allies that come out of this. But the biggest surprise was Kylo Ren. Short version, you thinking he would hang out with this supposed master character in the background, and I'm about to reveal him here shortly. But then he realizes his true agenda and understands some things. Of course, obviously, there's some returning characters that come back for the final fight. I'll put it like this. This is a Return of Jedi for the latter 3 episodes of this whole entire anthology. And I'm going to bring up something here because I kept hearing it through other videos here on YouTube. There was a presence of Jedi Ghost. And by Jedi Ghost, I'm talking about Luke Skywalker. And towards the end, you have Princess Leia, who has already died and moved on, and becomes a Jedi Ghost herself. It also goes into a backstory of things that happened between episodes 6 and 7. Basically, it goes to a flashback. But one thing that angered me a little bit was the fact that I kept hearing on the deals, and they were right. Anakin Skywalker actually had a role in this as a Jedi Ghost. And his deal was cut out. Now, there is an advantage to this. I will say this right now. If they put this on DVD, I am hoping every little major piece that they cut out, they put into a special edition where we can see what truly was cut out. That was one of the crucial turnoffs for me. He had an important part in this movie, and it was cut out. Why would you do that? That's dumb. That was something of the effect that basically Disney shot themselves in the foot. But the even bigger return was that of Emperor Palpatine. Darth Sidious, the Emperor. You know, I stuck with the Emperor because that's what I knew. I didn't know his full name until the prequels came along. And the fact that he came along and finally returned, there was a major battle scene involving him, Rey, and Kylo Ren, in which Kylo Ren and Rey band together to try to stop him, but he used some of his powers to try to regain his alien form. In a final fight, they fight to the death. And unfortunately, the bigger shock of all this Rey learns in the movie that she is the granddaughter of the Emperor, which was a scary thought. You know what? People got offended over this. So what? It makes a perfect tie-in. She's got to come from somewhere and create the probability that there is that small chance that as powerful as this young girl is, she could be going to the dark side. You never know. Also, a secretive revealing is the fact that Emperor Palpatine was going to formulate and turn the First Order into the Final Order, which would have been more powerful. There was an area in space where there were nothing but Star Destroyers. But not just any Star Destroyers. Star Destroyers that had the weapon. Yes, the weapon, like the Death Star. Cannons that were capable of destroying planets. So the rebellion had to put a call out there because they knew if they could not stop these Star Destroyers were going to... There were a lot of them. I'm talking at least 100, maybe even 200 Star Destroyers that the Emperor was going to dispatch out across the universe. And if these planets did not surrender, he was going to unleash hell and destroy them. But all in all, the movie was pretty good. I don't know what the hem-haw was all about. One thing is for certain, unlike the other two, that social justice warrior agenda was not even close to being in here. This was a standard Star Wars movie that had an interesting plot, and people, I hate to say it, are selling this movie short by saying, oh, it sucked. We got the previews. This movie sucked. No, it didn't suck. It was actually pretty good. Star Wars did their damnedest to right it wrong, and because people even remotely got it down into a test about it, they decided to not even show up for the movie. So if y'all have not seen this movie, listen to me. Go see this movie for yourselves. Folks, tell me what you think about this movie. Do you think it was awesome? If you see it, tell me in the comments what you thought of it. I'm not, good or bad, I'm not going to hate you if you say something bad about it, okay? Just put it out there and let people know. But if you've not seen it and you're going by what these other people said on YouTube, you're already messing up. This is a good movie in the making, and this is the final chapter of the anthology. Disney's not making any more. And if you love my channel, from this point forward, I'm going to put more movies out, more videos out besides wrestling videos. It's going to be about movies, television, cartoons, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give you reviews. Hell, I may even go further and do toy reviews. My kid wants me to do a toy review. So, regardless of the movie, tell me what you think. And y'all take care.